Hi all and welcome to the MacKa Moment. We have begun the season of Lent, and on Sunday we heard in the Gospel that Jesus was led by the Spirit into the desert. I love that part of Jesus being led into the desert by the Spirit. Oftentimes in our life, we sometimes don't always want to do what the Spirit is leading us to do. And I think that Mary MacKillop was very much in tune with the Spirit leading her throughout her life. There were times in her life that she was tempted, just like Jesus was tempted in the desert. But from a very young age, Mary was able to have an inner strength of trust, of courage, and of faith. I believe that came from both her mother and her father. You see, Alexander studied for the priesthood. I think he left home when he was 14 to study in Rome for the priesthood, but he actually didn't complete that. So he returned back home and came to Australia after that. Flora, Mary's mother, had such a trust in the divine providence of God, and I believe that's where Mary also got her trust in the providence of God. So I tried to read through some of Mary's letters to see whether she said anything about Lent and how we should be and what our disposition should be towards Lent. And I think I found a couple of things, but one that stands out, and it's like what the Pope has said to us, like in Lent we can give up things. So for those who work with me, yes, no red frogs for Sister Rita in the afternoons. 40 days, that's going to be tricky. No hot cross buns, even though they're in the shops. But one of the things that the Pope asks us to do is to cease from using harsh words or cease from gossiping. What he asks us to do is to be kind and to be charitable and to use those kind words. Mary, in her letter, I think it was dated, hang on a minute, just let me check, February the 7th, 1899, said to her sisters to do these little small things to persevere, to be with God, to be in tune with the Spirit in our lives. She called it mortification. I go, oh, I don't know. Well, mortification, let those things that are within us that are not of God die. That's the way that I take it. So as we move through these 40 days of Lent, may we continue to have a firm faith and trust in God. Have a great week, everybody. God bless.